It's called the Mobile Resilience Solar System, and today it's being moved, albeit with fossil fuels, because the batteries, the old lead-acid batteries, are dead for the solar golf cart and have to be replaced with new, lighter lithium-ion batteries. But it's being moved for the Christmas celebration out to the field where there is no power. And that is because this has 2 kilowatts of power that will be able to power the lights in that 5,000 watt lithium iron phosphate battery system that has an on-grid, off-grid inverter. Now we're using it off-grid. But to get there, we need to move it. The idea, though, was to have a hurricane resilience, disaster resilience mobile system for solar energy with a backup generator there that could be moved where the need was. It was developed with Mike Kosdros, the solar engineer from NASP Solar, with 1 kilowatt on one cart where kids could do a hayride, and 1 kilowatt on the cart that contains the battery system and hybrid inverter, and on a simple chassis from Harbor Freight. So it is a very doable project. As I mentioned, we used to tow it with that solar golf cart right there, but that was a used cart when we got it, and the batteries are now shot and need to be replaced. And so Rosebud Continuum needs a donation of lithium iron phosphate batteries for a golf cart so that we can continue to tow this cleanly to location, cleanly and silently. But this is how you can move your solar on your property. The flat panels are good for everything except hailstones, in which case their orientation may be unfavorable. You do lose a little bit of energy by having them flat and not angled toward the sun, but the cost of putting them on an angle was prohibitive. And so we've stayed with them flat, and that is good for wind. When the high winds came during the hurricane, they don't get blown away as they would if they were tilted on an angle. So there are advantages and disadvantages to every configuration, but this is what we have. Now we have to pivot and turn. This system was funded by the Elizabeth Moore Foundation and is one of the great features of the Rosebud Continuum Eco Science Center. Especially fun when kids can go on that hayride. But now that the solar carts aren't working, it would be unpleasant to be towed behind a Kubota, because I can smell the fumes all the way from here and it's very loud. Whereas before, when the solar carts were working, it was a clean, silent, and enjoyable ride. So I don't think this Christmas, unless somebody gifts us with a Christmas gift of golf cart batteries, then I don't think we'll be able to do the hayride tour. However, we will be able to power the Christmas lights on the other part of the property. And now, as you can see, it's being towed to the place that is the farthest from any source of electrical power so that we can power the Christmas lights. And that's one of the advantages of having a mobile solar cart. And now it is being put in place. And there you have it. Power to the people.